Alright, so I was just making a video and my laptop ran out of battery, so that kind of fucked it. So this one's going to be a little bit shorter than what I really wanted to do today. But anyways, this is Zach, aka Zeus. I'm just going to pick up where I left off. I was talking about my siblings. Hera, Demeter, Hades, Poseidon, and also Hestia. I still care about my siblings. The fact that I know who they are, I think that means something. I don't have that knowledge by accident. That's knowledge that the gods want me to know. Yahweh and Satan. They want me to know who my family was a long time ago. I pay attention. Especially Kelsey. It's like I feel like her and I have a lot in common, and it would be cool to be in contact. It'd be cool to check in and be like, hey, how's everything going with you? How's your life going? She's my twin flame, which is a relationship, and I don't really know enough about it, honestly, to really speak in depth about it, but it's it's something that I don't think it's not understood all that much, and right at this very time it's not as relevant, but I'm relevant. That's the main point of this video. I want to raise awareness about me, Zeus. I'm still here. I'm reincarnated as Zach Olds. Former deity, former top tier deity, I guess I'll say. And I wish I remembered more about those times. I mean, I can read the Wikipedia entry and read through everything that I did in my life back then, and it's like, oh, some of that sounds pretty cool, Some of it maybe not so cool, but I guess, I'll just talk briefly here about reincarnation. It's like, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know I've reincarnated a lot of times. And it's like, why? What's the point of reincarnating? And then, it seems like some of my reincarnations, it's like, what the fuck was I doing? It was like I was making a lot of the same mistakes, or I was just oblivious to whatever. I think the advantage to this current reincarnation of being Zach Olds living on planet Earth in 2025 is my awareness is spot on. I'm tuned in. I know what Yahweh and Satan kind of want from me, I feel like, and it's very normal. It's very chill. It's exist, sobriety. I don't drink, I quit drinking because of Archangel Michael. He's involved in my life. I in the summertime, I like going and sitting outside and getting some sun, and communing with Ra and Archangel Michael, But every day, I think about Satan. I think about Yahweh. Yahweh is my great-grandfather, and Satan is my great-uncle, Yahweh and Satan are brothers, just in case y'all didn't know. But this video is kind of all over the place, but I just like making these videos, just talking, saying, hey, I'm here. Zeus is here. If anybody cares, somebody's got to care out there. YouTube is a big place. There's a spot for everybody. And there has to be people who still believe in Zeus and believe, hey, that's who I want to be listening to. That's who I want to be paying attention to. And here he is on YouTube. I can leave him a comment. I can talk to Zeus. You know, that's a very cool thing. It is. You know, even if I wasn't Zeus, I would still be paying attention to the guy who was. But the fact remains, I am Zeus. I was Zeus in a past life. So I'm here. I'm on YouTube. I have a presence. I'll talk to whoever, you know. I want to get the word out. I want to spread the word about me. What do I stand for? What am I all about? Low-key lifestyle. Chill. Laid back. Have interests and hobbies. You know, I like watching sports. Video games are cool. Exercise. I love lifting weights, you know. And enjoy your food, you know. Enjoy eating. It's one of the pleasures of life. But don't drink. No alcohol. No drugs. Cigarettes are okay for the time being. And don't be ignorant. Because I was ignorant for part of my life, spiritually ignorant in what I was doing, and I saw the results of that. I saw the negative results of, hey, Satan pretty much runs the show. Him and Yahweh, you know, and they like to keep it low key. They don't want people to be over the top with their quote-unquote religion. Because organized religion is delusional. Most people don't even know what they're worshiping or what they're praying to, you know? I mean, I know my so-called religion for a while, you know, it led nowhere good, you know. But I mean, my relationship is still there with the gods and the deities that I interact with. But it's more like a feeling of camaraderie, a feeling of family, because it is. I mean, I'm related to these gods, you know. We are family, you know. And I mean, I'm going to wrap this up real soon here, but I wish I had more memories about when I was Zeus. I look at the pictures on Google, and I absorb the feel and the artistic renditions of the collective memories of what I was and what I looked like. And the essence, I think, is portrayed because that's part of my soul, that's part of who I am, and that's who I was originally. For my original reincarnation, I was Zeus, so I carry that with me. So be nice to one another out there. It would be nice if you left me a comment or gave this video a like or told a friend. I like making videos. I like trying to be relevant on YouTube because I am here. I am Zeus. I love you. Peace.